Hi guys, I'm Mabel Cantomayor from 2BPEDB, and for today's video, I'm going to discuss the official rule of softball from rule number 9 up to rule number 12. So rule number 9 is a dead ball or ball and play. So sa sec 1 is a dead ball. The ball is dead and not play in the following circumstances when the ball is bat illegally. When the batter steps from one box to another when the pitcher is taking the signal or appears to be taking the signal from the pitcher's plate. When the offensive team causes interface. So sa sec number 2, the ball is in play. The ball is in play in the following circumstances at the start of the game and each half inning when the pitcher has the ball while standing in his pitching positions and the plate umpire has called play ball. So sec number 3 is a delayed dead ball. There are 5 situations when a violation of the rule occurs. An umpire recognizes it and the ball remains live until conclusion of the play. An illegal pitch, catcher's obstruction, plate umpire interference, obstruction, and detached equipment containing a throw ball, pitch ball, or fair battered batted ball. So rule number 10. Sec number 1. Power and duties. The umpire are the representative, the leg of or organization by which they have been assigned to the particular game, and such as authorized and required to enforce each section of these rules. They have the power to order a play, coach, captain, or manager to do or omit to do anything act with which in their judgment is necessary to give force and effect to one or these rules and inflict penalties or herein prescribed. Rule number 2. The plate umpire shall take position in the back of the catcher. He shall have full charge of and be responsible for and proper conduct of the game. Sec number 3, the base umpire, shall take such as positions on playing field as required in accordance with relevant umpire system. Shall assist the plate umpire in every way to enforce the rules of the game. Sec number 4, responsible of single umpire. If only one umpire is assigned, these duties is jurisdiction shall extend to all points. Sec number 5. Change umpire. Umpires cannot be changed during a game by the consent of opposing teams unless an umpire is incapacitated by injury or illness. Sec number 6. Umpire's judgment. There shall no appeal from any decision of any umpire on the grounds that he is not correct on his conclusion to whether a batted ball was fair or foul. A runner safe or out, a pitch ball, strike or ball, or any play involving accuracy of judgment. Sec number 7. Signals. To indicate that play shall begin or resume, the umpire shall call play ball and at the same time motion and pitcher to deliver the ball. Sec number 8. Suspension of play. An umpire may suspend play when his judgment conditions satisfy such action. Rule number 11. Protest. Sec number 1. Protest that will not be received shall not be received or considered if they are based solely on decision involving the accuracy of judgment on the part of the umpire or if the team launching the protest won the game. Sec number 2. Protest that will be received Misinterpretation of the playing rule, failure of the umpire to apply correct rule to given situation, and failure to impose the correct penalty for given violation. Sec number 3, protest involving judgment and interpretation of the rule. Protest may involve both of matter of judgment and interpretation of the rule. An example of situation: with one out and runners on the second and third bases, the batter fielded out. The runner on with one out of the runners on the second, third bases. The runner in the third cross the third tag up under the catch, implying the second. The runner in the third cross. The umpire did not allow the plate before the ball played in second and third out. The question as to whether the runners left their bases before the catch and whether the play of the second was made before the player and the third crossed the plate are solely matters judgment are not protestable. Sec number 4, notification of intent of lodge protest. The notification of intent to protest must be made immediately before the next pitch. Sec number 5, time to lodge an official protest. In the absence of a league or tournament rule fixing the time limit of filing a protest should be considered if filed within the reasonable time, depending upon the nature and the case, and the difficulty of obtaining the information in which the base and protest. Sec number 6, information required for written protest. The date, time, place of the game, name of the umpire and scorers, rules section of the official rule, decision, condition, and essential facts involved in the matter protested. And sec number 7, result of protest. The protest is found invalid in the game score standards are played. When a protest is allowed to misinterpretation of playing rule, the game is replaced from the point at which incorrect decision was made. When a protest for ineligibility of a team roster member is allowed, the game shall be forfeited by the offending team. Rule number 12, or the last rule, scoring. Sec number 1, the official scorer shall keep records of each game is outlined in the following rules. Sec number 2, the box score. Each player name and the position or positions to be played shall be listed in the order in which B bat or would have bat unless the player is legally substituted, ejected, or removed from the game or the game ends before his turn at bat. Sec number 3, base hits shall not be recorded. When a runner is forced out with a battered ball or would have been forced out except for the fielding error. When a player fielding a bat call retires preceding runner with ordinary effort. Sec number 4, sacrifice fly balls. The batter score a runner with a fly ball which scout the ball or the line drive handed by the outfielder is dropped and the runner scores, and in scorer judgment and the runner could have scored. Sec number 5, runs bat in. A safe hit, sacrifice bunt or slap hit, a foul fly, an infield put out or fielder's choice, a runner forced home because of obstruction, the batter being hit with pitch ball or being given a base on balls, a home run, and all runs scored as a result. Sec number 6, pitcher credited with a win. A pitcher credited with a win of the following situations: when he is the starting pitcher and has pitched at least 4 innings and his team was not only in the lead when he is replaced but remain in the lead of the remainder in the game. And sec number 7, pitcher charged with loss. A pitcher shall be charged with loss regardless of the number of innings he has pitched. if he is replaced when his team is behind in the score and his team thereafter fails to be tied score or gain the lead. And sec number 8, game summary. The summary shall list the following items in this order: the score by innings, the final score, runs bat in and home hit, 2 base hits and home hit, and 3 home runs and home hits, sacrifice, double plays, and player participating, triple play, number of walks, number of batters, and number of hits, the name of the winning pitcher, the name of the losing pitcher, the time of the game, and the name of the umpires and scorer. Sec number 9, stolen bases. Stolen bases are credited to a runner whenever he advanced one base unaided by the hit or put out, an error or force out, a fielder's choice, a pass ball, a wild pitch or illegal pitch. And sec number 10, records of forfeited games. All records or forfeited games shall be included in the official records, except that of a pitcher's won-lost record.